talking to, because for some reason they want me to do it like that. Hold on. Damn. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Child. We got Sagittarius. Okay, so something about Sagittarius. That's that Jupiter energy. Okay. We got Leo. All right, this fire signs. There's a lot of fire. Something about that Aries moon. It's something about that Aries moon. It's something about the planet alignments in Aries. Okay. We got Pisces, intuition. Your antennas, I told you, like with the members, I told you like antennas hitting off Gemini. Some about lovers. Some about lovers. We got Libra, balance. Some about to be balanced out with your love situation and your intuition. Aquarius. You're healing in alignment. Okay. You're healing and you're in alignment. Okay, we got Virgo, health. Something with your health too. Balance. That's balancing out. Your health can be balancing out. Your love. Okay. Your Jupiter, your finances, your property, your home, job, employment, Gemini. Again, some with lovers. Leo. And we got Leo. These same signs keep coming out, child. Some about exposure. Somebody about to be exposed. Okay, that's soul. Somebody's soul about to be, you know, the way somebody do things, their soul, their real true nature is what I'm hearing. And they got something to do with health also. Their health. Okay, somebody true nature is about to be, you about to be awakened to somebody true nature. They're about to be exposed. So let's see what this is all about. Somebody, maybe they don't have no soul. Something like that. Okay. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You're in the healing and alignment. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Child. And look what's coming out, the devil. I told you, dark and light. Something about balance. Something about balance and exposure. Look, justice. Okay. And we got 7 of Pentacles. You getting justice, something coming in for you. Okay, you're in alignment for something coming in for you. That's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, child. Yeah, we got the Queen of, what's this? Queen of Wands. Very feisty, free spirited. You're going to be able to be free from this energy. Whatever energy this is, or whether somebody trying to send you some type of energy, you're free from it now. You're on your own. You're, you know, very intuitive. You got power, you know. You're going to be standing in your power. If you got to stand in your power and your independence by yourself, hey, it is what it is. Look, and you got 6 of Wands, moving the calm waters from the devil. So this is something about somebody being a fucking devil. Somebody love being the devil. Somebody about to be exposed for being the devil. That's what I'm picking up. Child, somebody about to be exposed for being the devil. You got 4 of Wands. It got something to do maybe with some property or some shit like that. Somebody about to be exposed for being the devil. Somebody's soul is about to be exposed. That rhyme. Somebody's soul about to be exposed. I found that rap that I was talking about too with Remy what is it? Watch Me Now. That Jamaican song, Watch Me Now. I'm about to do a little freestyle to that shit. Watch Me Now. Queen of Wands energy. It came out in the members. So it's something with that Queen of Wands energy. Like somebody trying to break your power. You know, you're independent. You're by yourself. You're free-spirited. You're passionate. You know, and like I said, you speak your mind with the wands, with fire. You know, and then, like I said, you go back with the wand and then back on your throne, balancing shit out. But you're still intuitive. So somebody's about to be exposed for being the devil. Okay, and this is 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you just having patience. You watering, you planting seeds, you're watering your shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, independent doing that shit. You watering seeds, you planting seeds, good seeds. And I seen the High Priestess, and you're an empath. So it's like motherfuckers can say what they want to say, but like Divine just said, you speak divinity, the truth, divine truth. Okay, Divine, you got protection. Look. from heartbreak. Okay. Your soul is protected. Okay. Your soul is protected. Yeah, you have strength. Fire energy. Another fire energy. Leo did come out earlier today. Okay. You just having strength. You got ancestors, protection. That's what I'm seeing with that lion, the Lion of Judah. Like somebody don't know your divinity. Somebody just ain't getting it. It's like every time you do something to me, you get bad fucking karma. Somebody's still not picking this up yet. Oh, child. I just don't know what to say. Every time y'all fuck with me, you're going to get bad fucking karma. I just want to let you know that. You got the Lion of Judah with you. Protecting you, because this is in between. This Three of Swords. Divine, divinity, your protection, divine truth. And you walk with divine truth. That's what I'm saying. With justice. You walk with divine truth. You're just planting seeds. Okay? You're planting seeds, and there you go. Something about the Lion of Judah. Somebody's just not understanding your divinity. Magician. You're very, very fucking powerful. Somebody just ain't getting it. Magician. You are the magician. You can manifest what you plant. Whatever you plant in the universe, that's what you receive back. Your heart is just pure. Look, the devil. See what I'm saying? The devil keep coming out. The devil is trying to keep implanting their self in your life. This is a demon that keep trying to implement in your strength, what you're planning, what you're building. That's what I'm getting. You keep watering, you keep planting good seeds, and somebody's trying to get in between by trying to do soulless shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is in between. But when you're doing that, you're doing this to a divine person. You're doing this to a divine being. Somebody don't care that you're very powerful with that magician energy. But okay. All right. You're planting good seeds out here. Look, the lovers. No, 6 of Cups. You're getting offers. You're about to get an offer. If you stay strong, they know you got an offer coming in. Okay? Somebody trying to look, Hierophant. And you with the Hierophant. You and this person is a Hierophant energy. With the 6 of Cups, whatever offer's coming in is Hierophant. It's on high frequency. That's what I'm getting. And protected. Okay? It's protected. You're well balanced, temperance. Okay? This is a lot of fire. So this got something to do with sex, lust, passion, what you're planning, what you're building for yourself. Masculine, that's that Queen of Wands energy again. Keep coming out with that Leo, Shrimp, Lion of Judah energy and offers. Whatever offers you're about to receive, it's on high frequency, meaning it's meant for you because you're on that vibration. Okay? And then we got the Star. You're getting in alignment. Healing in alignment. I just said this. And you're celebrating. What's that? The 5 of Wands, somebody trying to bring conflict to your celebration. I was about to say celebration, but while you're getting in alignment, somebody keep bringing conflict. They want to intervene. It's the devil. Want to intervene. Intervene. Whatever you got going on. Reflect. You did your dark night of soul. You reflected. You already know who it is in the dark doing this shit. Child, your health is balancing out. Everything is balancing out. I don't know where Kino barking at. But yeah, 10 of Swords, communication. Somebody trying to put you in doubt, do communication or some shit like that, or get in your energy. What I'm seeing through that, while you're still like, reflected. 8 of Swords. Somebody trying to keep, I don't know what this shit is. This is some weird ass shit. Yeah. 2 of Swords. Crossroads. They want you not to make a decision. That's what I'm getting. They want you not to make a decision to go on your path. They want you. This is a demon. Look, I keep telling you, the devil. Judgment. They already under judgment. They already under judgment for something that they already did to you. The devil with the devil. These are lost souls. That's what I'm getting. They're under judgment for what they already did to you. So while your health and shit going up, their health is going to be declining. That's what I'm getting. While your health is getting imbalanced and everything, your heart and all that, their shit, because who you belong to, they ass ain't going to be getting no offers from the universe. They're planting bad seeds. They're planting bad seeds. They could be already knowing that. They're under anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. They already know this. That's what I'm telling you. They're not going to get no good seeds. They're not planting good seeds. When you're going against a divine being, you're not planting good seeds. You're planting bad seeds. You are going to get karma. So their health could be fading. They could be under a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, worry. I don't understand why they're in anxiety, why they're in judgment. They're on anxiety. They know they're under judgment. And they know that you got something coming in. So they keep interfering with what you got coming in, what you got going on. This is a demon. They don't have no soul. They keep trying. They're already under judgment and they keep doing shit. That's what I'm picking up. You're in that Hierophant energy. You got offers coming in, and this is somebody that just don't get it. They keep coming in with conflict when they under judgment. This is weird. They know this already because why would anxiety, stress, fear, and worry whatever you planting is about to grow. And this is somebody that know this, but they're under judgment for whatever, Wheel of Fortune. See? You got this Wheel of Fortune coming in after this Ace of Wands. Outpouring support from the divine, whatever you're planning is growing. I see dragonflies, so I'm going to get that dragonfly totem. Yeah. Oh, it's right there on top. Child, perspective. Okay? Be flexible and willing to change direction if needed to get a broader view of things. I think we got a view of things. This is a demon that just keep interfering and they're already in judgment. That's just plain and simple. They're under judgment and they keep interfering. The Tower. See what I'm saying? 3 of Wands. Trying to have foresight of what you got coming in, or you already got foresight of what you planted good seeds in the universe and something's coming in and they're going to do a tower. I don't know what this have to do with you because they're in double energy. That's what I'm getting. The devil and divine is an energy, light and dark. That's this energy. You got to balance out the light and dark. Anybody can go demon time. You get what I'm saying? Any given time. You can go demon time any given time. That's why you got to have that shit balanced. Child. 2 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It's you and divine. Okay? And then you got 5 of Cups. Regrets. Loss, grief, depression. That's probably and you already reflected. If you was on loss, grief, and depression, you already narrowed that down. You already reflected with the 8 of Swords. Now you get to start a new beginning. You coming out that dark night of the soul after you did your reflection, the Fool. Okay? So whoever these people are, they're under judgment. You got a perspective of this. They're under judgment for being in demon time. I'm on demon time, saving Jesus' soul. Who is that? Lakila. When she be like, what's that song that she got with Sweetie? It's Sweetie, and I forgot that group name, that girl group. She said, I'm on demon time, taking niggas' soul. Okay, 10 of Swords. So I'm telling you, every time you try to step forward, this person keep coming in with the sword, some type of communication. I guess it's some communication you don't want to hear. You already know what's going on. You got a perspective of what's going on. You're in that dragonfly spirit. Look, somebody keep communicating because they're under anxiety, stress, fear, worry, and judgment. Plain and simple. Child, you already know what's going on in the dark. That's what I'm getting out this card too. You already know what's going on in the dark. Child. And then you got the High Priestess. Like I said, you already know. You got hidden knowledge of what's going on. You already set your intentions to move forward. This is somebody, every time you're trying to move forward, this person is always communicating something. You're not allowed to communicate with a High Priestess or a High Priest. You're not allowed to communicate when you're under judgment. I hope you understand spiritual laws. When you're under judgment, you can't speak to the high priestess or the high priest. This is somebody that's keep trying to stall something or have you at the crossroads. This is somebody, every time you get a new beginning, here they go. Child, high priestess. Child, but you about to move to common waters, or they're going to have to move their ass to common water because they already under judgment, anxiety, stress, fear, worry, page of cups. Like I said, no more than a page of cup energy. They could be drinking a lot. They have no protection. When you're under judgment, you have no protection. Somebody's not getting it. They have no protection. Meaning they're not walking in their divinity. They're just in that page of cups energy. You're not walking in no divinity at all. This somebody, I told you, every time you take a step forward, here they go. I'm going to communicate this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to, look, I know I'm under judgment. I know I'm under anxiety, stress, fear, and worry about your divinity. But let's just listen to me. Listen to what I got to say. It ain't you they should be talking to. It's divine that's putting them under judgment. That's what somebody don't get. It's not you putting them under judgment. You can call judgment, but you don't dish out the punishment. All you're supposed to do is keep going forward, moving forward like divine telling you. That's all you're supposed to do. There's somebody in a page of cups energy. You're in that dragonfly spirit. Like, you already know, you got a perspective of what the fuck going on. Magician. You're in your magician in your power. You standing in your power. High priestess, magician energy. Ace of cups. So you got an outpouring of support from the divine. Bring a peace, balance, and harmony. Okay? After that, 5 of cups. There's somebody that just don't get it. You're not allowed to talk to the high priestess or the high priest. You're not allowed to talk to them. You are not allowed to communicate with them. You are not allowed to stop them on their path. You're not allowed to get, step between their divinity with divine. You're not allowed to do that. After they took their initiation, whatever that shit, they did the dark night, so you're not allowed to do this. I don't give a fuck what 3D tells you, especially when you already under judgment. You're not allowed to talk to them. The person you need to be talking to is divine. They're not the person you need to talk to, communicate with. They're just going on their new beginning. And they're planting seeds. You're not allowed to talk to them. Somebody just not getting, postures, something. 8 of cups. You know what I'm saying? Walk away. Walk away. Just walk away. When people are under judgment and anxiety, stress, fear, and worry from divine, that means at this time, what you're supposed to be doing is praying and meditating to divine to get out of that judgment. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be asking the divine to get you out of this judgment. Because, like I said, they're in that dragonfly spirit already. Whoever these high priestesses or high priestesses are, they out of that. They're not under judgment. They're planting good seeds. And while you're under judgment, you're still doing shit. While you're under judgment, you're still doing shit. Dark shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody's not getting it, but 9 of Wands, they sitting back, see what I'm saying? Still think about what they could say, what I could do. Should I balance myself out? Yes, you should. You should balance out. That's what you're sitting there for. You're sitting there, you're supposed to be reflecting and doing your dark night of the soul, not trying to, every step they take, every little, like Bobby Brown, every little step I take, you will be there type of energy. Every little step they take, you being there. You're not supposed to be doing that when you're under judgment, but okay. 9 of Wands, a lot of conflict, communication, a lot of, I don't know what shit is about. It's about, sex, lust, passion, and it's about possessiveness, control. That's what all that 9 of Wands is about. It's about controlling and, I don't know. This is weird. Y'all got somebody. This is like, I just heard that song. Every little step I take, you will be there. But they're under judgment and anxiety, stress, fear, worry about your new beginning. I don't understand why the fuck you worried about it. When motherfuckers doing what they have to do, you should be doing what you have to do. You should not be worried about their divinity with divine. They got nothing to do with you. Their soul has nothing to do with you. This is somebody, these are people that feel like you should give your divinity up to them or some shit like that. You should give your divinity to me. No, bitch. The only people we need to give our divinity to is divine, not you. You're not God. That's why every time it's something about their health about the fade. Like, they probably know this. That's probably why they're under anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. They just, instead of hugging the tree, they sitting under the tree, like thinking about how they could bring some type of conflict. They always in the midst of some shit. That's crazy. You got the Fool, then the Ten of Swords, then you got the High Priestess, and you're a High Priestess or a High Priest. Somebody probably wants you to walk into no protection, where you have no protection, Page of Cups energy. But you're in this Ace of Cups, sturdy, balance. Somebody wants you all up in your emotions with communication or some shit like that. Walking to the Page of Cups. There go the Emperor. Four of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Rest and rejuvenation. Knight of Pentacles. Slows moving in the deck. They want your offers, whatever you plan it, to move slow towards you. Anything new beginning, they want it to move slow. They need that shit to move slow towards you. But that's why your shit moving slow. Somebody's not getting it. When you let go of trying to have control of somebody or somebody's divinity, then shit will start moving for you. As I said, at Knight of Swords. Somebody coming in with the truth. I told you somebody coming in with you about somebody's soul. It could be an emperor, somebody that's a boss or something, a CEO. They might be coming towards you to tell you what this person's been doing. Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's some type of teamwork. They've been working with these people or something. The Hermit in reverse. Somebody has not been going within. That's just plain and simple. Justice. So you're getting justice in this situation. Something about to be balanced out with my yacht. This is the universe. When I see my yacht, that's the universe about to balance some shit out. The Magician. Very powerful being. High ranking. Okay? That's why. Okay? And then you got Ace of Pentacles. It's about the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody giving you some information about the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody trying to control something. I don't know why I'm picking this up. Somebody trying to control where you go or something like that by communication. Somebody trying to control your divinity by where you go or what's coming in for you. Somebody trying to control that. Somebody trying to stop that. Somebody trying to stop your refresh, your start, your restart, your reset in life. Somebody trying to control it. But whoever trying to control it is under judgment for something that he already did to you. That's why they're in anxiety, stress, and fear word, or they're anxiety, stress, fear word. This person will come tell you about what somebody's been doing. It's about the Ace of Pentacles, justice. Four of Cups, they're in regret. Somebody is in regret. So what is it? Is somebody trying to do an energy exchange? They want you in regret because you got a new start. Or you got this Ace of Pentacles coming in. Somebody trying to get you in regret. Before this person coming in, this is the devil. Somebody is with the devil. Somebody trying to have you in regret before something come in for you. That's what I'm picking up. Why would you be in regret about the Ace of Pentacles? That's the seed you planted. You're not under judgment. Somebody trying to make you feel like they feel like you're under judgment. No, the fuck we're not. We're not under judgment. You are. You're not even supposed to be talking to the High Priest or the High Priest, communicating with them. You're not even supposed to be making no moves at all towards them. And a fresh start, you're not supposed to be doing none of this shit. You're under judgment. I don't know what part motherfuckers don't understand. I'm going to just get this reading done. Chariot. Something is fast. Somebody fast coming towards you because something drying up for somebody. I'm just telling you, Ten of Wands, something is getting dried up. Somebody is not in their divinity. Somebody is not going within. Somebody don't understand the spiritual realm, the moon. See what I'm saying? Sending out illusions. The devil. So they're working with the devil to send out illusions like you're under judgment. That's what I'm getting. But you're not. How's that person under judgment? They're doing what the fuck they need to do. Foresight. You already got foresight. What's going on? It's about an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants you to feel like you're in anxiety, stress, fear, and worry, and that you're under judgment. How would you be under judgment when you're planting good seeds? Your shit is upright. And you're in that Queen of Wands leader energy. A Queen of Wands is a leader. They're very independent and free spirited. They don't have to depend on nobody but divine. They're a leader. They're very powerful. Whether they with their wand or they're very alluring, they're very attractive, handsome, beautiful, inside and out. Their soul is beautiful inside and out. Now, if the Queen of Wands was in reverse, then you could say opposite. But they're walking in their divinity. They're walking in their divinity. And every time they make a step, you got the devil right there communicating. You don't need to be communicating with a Queen of Wands energy, a very powerful magician energy. You don't need to be communicating. It's nothing to communicate. You're under judgment. It's like you're trying to block them from their divinity. But right after the Ten of Swords with communication, lying, backstabbing, deceiving, or whatever this shit is right here, right after that, you know what I'm saying? You got the High Priestess. Then you got the Page of Cups. Moving on, thank you, next. And then you down here, you got the Magician, Four of Cups. This is what I'm saying. They just keep going from like magician, powerful, then Four of Cups, somebody trying to have you anxiety, regret for moving forward. Somebody trying to have you in regret for moving forward. But you planted these seeds to move forward. The Chariot. It's some type of information coming in they don't want you to receive. They don't want you to receive this information from whoever this emperor is. The Moon. So they got to send out some type of illusion through communication, the devil, and be a devil. I mean, if you already was in this energy, you already being the devil with communication, why is you doing it again? When you already under fucking judgment. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this. Over and over again. It's like somebody's not getting it. Stop stepping into people's divinity. I'm not out here stepping into nobody. If you go to church, if you're Muslim, if you this, you that, I'm going to give you your freedom. You got free will. That's how Queen of Wands live. Free spirited. Free will. I don't judge nobody until you come into my divinity and you do something to me. Now I'm judgmental. Because now you're being a devil. You are in that dragonfly spirit right now. You got a different perspective than people. That's what I'm getting. Somebody don't get it. You can't be doing shit when you're under judgment. You're already under judgment. You cannot. Somebody, look. Do y'all know the 42 laws of Maya? Because that's what I follow. Okay? Y'all got the 10 commandments. It's almost like in the beginning of the 42 laws of Maya is the 10 commandments. It says the same thing. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not do this and that, murder. It says the same thing. Okay? That's the first 10 laws. And then you got more laws. And that has, if it's Maya, that's the judge, right, of the universe. It's like Mother Earth. There's certain things you cannot do. 42 laws. So it's actually 42 laws. It's not 10. But those commandments is written in the same in that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's already written. It's 10. It started off with all those, and then it's like some more laws you have to follow. Which Maya is a high priestess. That's your initiation. You follow all those laws, you are good. And what I just said, if you're under judgment, you are not allowed to talk to somebody that's initiated. The communication is done. It's over with. We're not the one you need to talk to. To the high priests out here, I honor you. They are not allowed to communicate with you at all. Because this is how they stepped in your divinity before. Blocked your path before. Do communication. Do you get what I'm saying? Being in that double energy with communication. They are not allowed to talk to you. They got to do the same path, take the same path you took to get to your divinity. They have to talk to Maya or the universe. You planted good seeds in the universe. You watered your shit. You planted it, whatever seeds. You turned the soil, which is the dark night of the soul. You did everything you got to do. This person is not allowed to talk to you. And I think they still not getting it. So when they get it, it's going to be an aha moment. This is somebody that got to keep going through karma over and over again before they learn their lesson. And they get harder and rougher. You know what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, you don't want, trust me, you do something, you don't want to get punished by divine. You already know how it is. You'll know when you're getting punished by somebody else, if somebody just passing judgment on me. You'll know the difference. Spiritually, you'll know the difference. Somebody purposely doing this shit to you, or if it's 3D, or if it's 144,000 frequency. you're going to know the difference. If somebody purposely bringing you their own karma because they think you deserve it, or they jealousy, envy, or if it's divine bringing you because you did something. But other than that, you just getting, you just getting everything that you put out in the universe, good things, good, good shit, good manifestations is whatever you're putting out there. And trust me, you don't want to be judged by my yacht. Trust me, it's bad. Especially when you get to the health and shit like that. Nah, we good on that. Okay? You planting good motherfucking seeds is what I'm trying to say. You got protection. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I mean, if you're a high priest, you understand where I'm coming from. A lot of different high priests or high priests from different nations or different states, whatever, got different ways they do things. But as long as you walking in your divinity, it doesn't matter. It all leads up to the same thing. You got initiated. Some people get initiated different. Physically, they get initiated. Some people get initiated. Some people been initiated since a child. They just got to walk in their divinity. Some people get initiated later on once they get it. Like, yo, you're not walking in your divinity. You're going to keep getting karma. So what you want? I keep trying to show you that, what path you need to go on. Either you go on your path or either, you just standing at the crossroads. No doors opening. You get what I'm saying? So most people will be like, fuck it. I'm going to just go ahead and do my fucking work. But whoever this person is, it's like every time you make a step, they're right there with the communication. And they're not supposed to communicate with you. You being a divine being, they're to communicate with, I guess you just call judgment. You don't cause it. I don't know how many times I got to say that. They got to communicate with divine. If they're on anxiety, stress, fear, and worry, hey, we all been there, but you got to communicate with divine, not us. Because we're walking our own path, We ain't got shit to do with that. Especially if you did something towards us with communication, trying to stop our path, do communication, being in the demon mode, that ain't got shit to do with us after we didn't call judgment. We didn't cause it like we didn't push you off the goddamn bridge. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. Look, the world. Okay? You just manifesting what you put in. Your grass is greener. That's just plain and simple. You the lotus flower, whatever you want to say, all that. 4 Pentacles, security. Anything that you ask for, I said this in the members, 8 of Cups. You just got to walk away from shit that don't no longer serve you. Or they want you to walk away from your security, your comfort, your manifestation. No. We came this far by faith. They be singing that gospel song, we come this far by faith. Hell yeah. I'm not turning back around. Somebody wants you to be like Solomon and Gomorrah. And you see she got the white dress on, pure and noble. You cleanse yourself. If you ever was bitter, you cleanse yourself. You did your reflection. You did what you needed to do. Temperance. And you balance out your light and dark path. I'm going to say light and dark path. You just did your work. So now you see, I balance out that shit. And so now I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm drinking. He didn't say you can't drink. He said drink and be merry. But you can't get drunk. Because that's when, attachments come, demons come, and, all that other stuff. You got to know your fucking limit. You got to know your limit. I know my limit. It's like, nope, I'm about to get... I remember I said I got fucked up. I'm just being real. I was like, nope, stop. That's what I'm saying. When you're in tune, I be in here jamming and I might be drinking or I might buy certain, drinks that I know that's my limit. I might buy a 40 and 4 Loco or a Long Island iced tea and I'm done. And I'm knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, that's it. I hear my spirit guys, I done partied all night with them. That's it. That's your limit. Go to sleep. You get what I'm saying? That's what the shit you on now, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you just worried about the fruits of your labor. You're just busy. You just worry about the fruits of your labor. You're not worried about, somebody else's divinity. I can't worry about you. I'm here to help your divinity, But I can't push you where you don't want to go. You know, I can't do that. Free will. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way it takes you to get on your path, that's it. Man or woman. You got foresight. Or what you got coming in, that you move in the calmer waters. You got foresight about that. Somebody might be about to take a vacation. Because you're going to be able to. Ace of Pentacles. And when I get that Ace of Pentacles, I'm going to Egypt. I'm going to go visit Giza. I'm going in the temples. I'm doing all that. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to go see the writings on the wall. All that. You know, I've been drawn to Egypt since I was young. I just been drawn to it. Always wanted to go. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if I take a flight there for 2 days and come the fuck back. It was worth it. Yeah. See, and you going to the 10 of Cups. You see what I'm saying? But in the middle right here, this is off. This is off. It's like full 10 of Wands. I mean, this is a lot of communication with passion. 10 of Swords, no. 10 of Swords, this is a lot of fucking communication. In the air, all that. I don't know if they're communicating with deities. I don't know who they're talking to. The deity they need to be talking to is divine. Because you got protection from this person. That's just weird. Why do you keep communicating with the person that called judgment, but you're not speaking to the person that calls it? Like, I'm not getting this. Like, you try to be smooth selling with people. I mean, you try to be, you are compassionate, but it's like at a certain point, it's like, it's getting to the point where it's though like, yo, this is, I'm going to just stand in my Queen of Wands energy, you know, and balance myself out. And that's what it is. You watering, planting good seeds, and you just waiting for them to grow and come in. It's like Ace of, what was that? Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Whatever you planted, Ace of Pentacles. It's like a little seed, mustard seed. Remember he said like a little mustard seed of faith? Child, mustard seed. You've been planting mustard seeds. And it got to grow sometime. Like, it got to grow. Help me understand why people are talking to you that's under judgment for what they already did to you, and they're not talking to divine. Ain't you talking to divine? Ain't I talking to divine? Because I know I obey divine. Just like when he say, all right, that's it. Cut the music off, meditate or something, go to sleep. I'm always listening to the divine. I'm always obeying him. Like, you know, we not perfect, but damn, at least we trying to, you know, get in alignment. This is weird for me. This is, and they're on judgment and they're anxiety, stress, fear, worry. What are you in fear about? Your judgment? You don't have to, I wish people understand, like, you don't have to be in fear of judgment if you go apologize to the person, or either apologize to divine and stop worrying about that person and just worry about yourself. Worry about your divinity. Because that person is worried about their divinity. They ain't worried about all that extra shit. They just want to go on their path free and be free. I don't understand this shit right here, y'all. And it's like nothing you can get upset about, because it's like I said before, I don't know where somebody's mind at. You can't help somebody's mind, man. You can talk to you blue in the face. You got 7 of Swords. So somebody want to come and talk to you? What type of communication is this again? Or this might be this person, this emperor, going to come communicate. Like, they watching, but they about to come be blunt and honest with the bow and arrow about balancing something out, the light and the dark, the tower. So this emperor could be going to a damn tower along with whoever else. It could be 10 people, you know, communicating some bullshit. Or they all communicating that they're going to do a tower. They might come tell you, I'm going to do a tower. Is it, you know, maybe they might be coming to you for help or something because they know you're a high priest or a high priest or something like that. Well, I'm telling you how to get your divinity back. Stop concentrating on that person and stop communicating to that person. That person can't help you. They're a high priest. They're a high priest. They can't help you. you know, in a 3D, but you need to get the divinity back with the spiritual. This ain't got nothing to do with them. So I'm giving you your help now. Stop talking to them. And just go ahead and let them go on their path. That's all you need to do. Stop communicating with them. Child, 10 of Pentacles. You got Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So these people, King of Pentacles, these people know that you got an offer coming in from divine. This is from divine. This is something from that you manifested. Planted good seeds. This is what the King of Pentacles, which is who's in charge of your manifestation, is bringing in. And this is crazy. 6 of Wands to move you to calmer waters. Plain and simple. And then you got Queen of Pentacles to put you in this materialistic, getting all your shit, your basically protection and security and all the other stuff. And your empath. Page of Wands. So somebody just sitting there just, you know, studying, watching and waiting and seeing when your shit gonna come in, when your fruits of your labor gonna come in. This is what I'm talking about. Worry about your own divinity. Do not and worry about your health, mind, body, and soul. Try your best to get your mind off of people that's walking their path and get on your own shit. Get on your own shit. Everybody have a path. When you came here, you picked the contract. Find out what your contract is and just go ahead on your path. Child, Page of Wands up there. I'm just not getting it, y'all. But Mars, I told you something about that Aries energy. It's still lingering. Energize, confront, force yourself to. Force yourself to go on your path. That Aries moon. Mars. That will bring a lot of, that fire energy will bring a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, worry. You worried about your judgment about what you did to a high priestess or high priest. Just go on your path. You don't have, it ain't us that's, you know, can put out the judgment. You know, you better be lucky it ain't up to humans or beings. The third house, by making right connections, the idea in question, get your ideas going. Get your ideas going. And then you got Venus, love, that did come out, the attraction of, pleasure from, good times. You'll get pleasure out of good times if you just stop communicating with them. Let them go. Let their energy go. Just let it go. When you under judgment, you just, divine and sun, just concentrate on your anxiety, stress, fears, and worry. And go on your divinity. Just stop communicating with them. Just stop. It's just stop. It's not working. You know, Libra. Didn't we have Libra come out with the moons? Cooperation to perfect. Decisions about resulting from the fairness shown by. It's fair. It's justice. It's maya. It's fair. The judgment is fair. Like, when in the universe and when divine never been fair? Child. The 6th house, health. I'm telling you, here we go. Service to others. What's good for us? Your work. Planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? Patiently. The 2nd house. Patiently. What you want. Get what you need. That's 8 of Pentacles. Child, what's this on top? In Cancer. Intuition to protect. Attitudes from the past about my hand itching. Rub my pocket. Okay? Attitudes from the past about resulting from history of some shit that you did to a high priest or a high priest. And now they in that dragonfly spirit. They got a better perspective, mind, body, and soul, what's going on. And they just, it's like, you know, after you call judgment, you forgive. And then you just keep going on your path and you keep planting good seeds and you don't have no grudges, none of that. And whoever doing whatever, they just, you know, you just let ancestors give them their karma. I guess somebody don't know how you work. Somebody is not getting it. Somebody is just not getting it. This is not up to you. Let me get some of these. This is not up to you. So we got glow up on top. We have apology. Didn't I just say this? Ignorant, rash actions, insecure. Something they did was rash. They took a rash action, and because they was insecure, sipping. You already know the tea, rumors, gossip, nosy. I told you with that Ten of Swords communication. Just apologize and just go on your path. That's all you have to do. You know you was wrong, taking rash actions against a high priestess. High priest. You probably didn't know there was a high priestess in the spirits already. They just was going up. They were just getting their stuff to go on their path. You know, going through their little karmic debt until they got on their path. Everybody got to go through this. And you know they protected. Archangel Michael, protection, prevention from harm, divine intervention. Divine had to intervene with rash actions people was taking against you, being ignorant. Okay? Child. Salty, bitter, you know, angry, petty. That's why they took rash actions, waves. Emotions, worry, fear. That's anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. All you got to do is apologize and just move the fuck around. And then a fresh, clean slate. That's all. They make shit harder than what it is. Just apologize for your rash actions and just, you know, it ain't us you got to worry about. That's why I keep saying it's divine. Narcissists. But they won't because they're narcissists. But you bring a peace, balance, and harmony. You try to bring peace and balance and harmony to a narcissist. Imagine that. Let's go. Toxic. Somebody just toxic. Drama, arguments. They just want to keep causing dramas and arguments when they already under judgment. They're narcissists. It doesn't make any sense to me. Psychopath. I just seen that today. You just in good spirits. This shit is weird. It ain't weird. They narcissists. Suffering in silence, unspoken desire. So they suffering in silence because they salty, bitter, nurturing. Towards a healer. Mentorship, wisdom, giving back. That's what you in. That's the energy you in. And somebody, I'd rather be toxic, even though I'm under judgment. I'm going to keep communicating with you with arguments and, you know, shit like that, even though I know I'm under judgment. Go talk to God about that shit right there. Because I don't know. This is weird what I'm picking up. This is weird. So you basically a narcissist in the spirit too. You're a narcissist with divine. Divine telling you exactly how to live your life and what to do to get yourself in the upright out of judgment, but you don't want to do it because you're bitter, petty, and you just want some arguments going. You want to keep shit going. Something about the next full moon. Child, not in this lifetime. Didn't I say that in my members? Oh my God. Let's go. Let me give you some numbers. 28, 9 months from now. 58, waste of your time. 6, it's not the right time. It's the right time to take action. Okay. November 25th, something about Thanksgiving. 25, 4, sometime in the future. Child, 40, timing is pushed back due to blockages. They blocking themselves. That's what I'm saying. They pushing themselves back. Child. 2, it's worth the time. It's worth the time and effort to do this work. That's what I'm saying, man. You getting messages from a high priest or a high priest telling you what you got to do to get yourself, you know, in balance and get out of judgment. The first step is to apologize because you know you was taking rash actions against somebody. But you're a narcissist and you won't do it. You rather cause arguments through communication. And the thing is, you don't understand that they're moving away from communication with your dumb ass and they're just not going to rock with it no more. I can rock with you. January 15th. Somebody MLK Day. Some shit like that. I mean, if the 10, not in this lifetime. If people think, I don't know. Somebody did some hidden shit. Maybe this emperor that's coming to you, they did help do some hidden shit, took rash actions, and now they want to come up. Maybe they're going to be the one to come apologize, but it's other people that don't want to come fucking apologize. Just apologize. That's it. That's the bottom line. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to say no more about it and be sincere with it and just say, I apologize. You ain't even got to tell a person what you did. You just know in your mind, body, and soul you did some rash actions against a high priestess, and that's why your ass, high priest, and that's why your ass under judgment. All you gotta do, you was in that devil, demon time energy. I'm on demon time, taking people's souls. Some shit like that. Just do what you need to do. And fucking apologize. What the fuck is the problem? The problem is narcissism. And you're just in this dragonfly spirit. You know how dragonflies be flying around and shit all fast and shit, fast movement. Chariot. You're gonna get everything that's coming to you because you did the right thing. You just called judgment. And you still did your work. You didn't get bitter, petty with nobody, but this is somebody still being petty through communication. It's like, stop. Go. Child, we're in that star energy, that healing and alignment energy. You got, especially when you're a high priestess, I told you, it's certain laws you got to follow. If somebody being petty with you, you can't do that. You just gotta let divine handle they judgment. You can't go and do the same shit they do. You gotta stand in your divinity. Like, okay, what should I do? Or act. What should I do in this? How do I balance this shit out? So this is crazy, y'all. This some crazy ass shit right here. It's a no. Come on, man. Come on. I heard that song from Elvis Presley. Somebody might like Elvis Presley, Return the Sender. I just heard that song. Return the sender. Child, the calm. Child, it's always the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on present moment. See what I'm saying? I cast off all doubts, all fears, disputes, and I find peace in my being. That's how a high priest or a high priest is supposed to live. If you out here calling yourself a high priest, you're not supposed to be causing destruction unless you're a dark motherfucker. That's the only way I can see it. If you causing destruction through communication, trying to step on somebody else's toes, okay, or you on demon time taking people's souls, then that's a different story. Then you got to answer to God for that. Not us. Not the light high priestess and the high priest. Child, you need to stop talking to them. That's why you're under judgment now. Timing. Do it now. Coming soon. Cycles end and began. Divine. Gift from God. See the future. Devoted spirits. I don't know how many times I got to say this shit. I don't know how many times I got to say this shit. Child. We got take a break. It's going to take a while. Rest and rejuvenate. Four of Swords at night. Something about at night. You might meditate a lot at night. That's the best time because that moon is calm, ain't it? When you look at the moon and you meditate and stars, something about it is just calm as fuck. Child, you just worried about yourself, your divinity, your soul. You're wasting your time trying to talk to this motherfucker or these people that's narcissists. Child, on a holiday. Something gonna happen on the holiday in August. The holiday is in August. Okay. I think it's the Mardi Gras. They be having the Mardi Gras and all that shit. March. It's something about March and October. Okay. We have at night again, winter. Okay. Just around the corner for a love situation. This is somebody that keeps stepping on your toes every time you about to step forward. Like, I'm getting like, every time you about to step forward and do something for yourself, this person start communicating to block it. And they're already under judgment. That's what I'm picking up. Like, say you about, okay, I'm ready to date. Well, I'll just send somebody in that I want to send in. There's somebody that's like the control. I'm going to just send who in. Okay, you ready to date? Let me send somebody in. And they're already under judgment. No, Divine said they got somebody for them. You don't send nobody into nobody. You're not no matchmaker. And you definitely ain't under the divine protection right now. So you shouldn't even be doing shit. That's what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't even be doing no more shit to that person. You should leave them alone. That's what I keep saying. You should leave them the fuck alone and let divine guide them towards whoever the divine mate is. Child, this is a weird ass shit right here. We got December, okay? A special date. Stop obsessing about it. somebody else is obsessing about it. That's what they tell them. Stop obsessing about somebody else's life. This year, when you release resistance, when you stop trying to control somebody's surprise, divine got something for them. And that's the thing. When divine got something for them and you block it, try to block it with communication, you under judgment. Divine looking at you like, hold up, you're under judgment, and not just, this is the reason why you're under judgment, because I told you to leave them alone before. Walk away. 8 of Cups. February. It's about February. I told you to walk away. You still doing this shit? Child, later than you think. When you least expect it. And then we got just around the corner. It's worth waiting for. Stop waiting. Okay? Then allow things to come. And that's what you're doing. Child, a special date. You just allowing things to come for a special date. It got to be unexpected, because this person or these people don't understand it. That's why divine do things unexpected without these people knowing when something coming in. They think they know, because there might be a dark high priest or a high priest, but divine do something unexpected. Like he's moving in silence around. He got to move around these goddamn people. Because every time he's trying to make a move towards you, they got this damn demon that's trying to, block it. So you basically saying that even though you under judgment, you get a chance to block their shit, their blessings, right? So that's what divine looking at. So you still on demon time. You still try to do what you want to do around divine, and you're under judgment. Somebody's not fucking getting it, but you'll get it in a minute. Because I ain't got to communicate shit. But what divine telling me to communicate, that's the bottom line. Let's see. And let's get the spiritual part of this shit. This shit is weird. This some weird ass shit. Fertility. Don't sacrifice family for career. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Like, stop stepping on people's toes. I don't care if fuck family, friends, foes. When divine said when divine tell them to move, you need to move the fuck out the way. Stop getting them in the mix of the shit. You ain't got nothing to do with it. If they're on the divine path, stop. And if they say divine told me to do this and do that, why the fuck is you communicating, to make sure they don't do what divine tell them to do? I don't understand it. Money tree. Enjoy your wealth, child. Enjoy your wealth. Fruits of your labor. I just told you was planting good seeds. Rich gain is here, child. And helping hand. No one can handle it all. So you getting helping hand to get the fruits of your labor. Divine got to go around this person and just be like, surprise, here you go. Here you go, surprise. And then the next thing you know, this person looking stupid. Then I do a reading about that. Now you're looking stupid because you're like, how did you get that? I was trying to block that. Obviously, somebody don't know how divine works, man. Child, I don't know. This is crazy. Obviously, somebody don't know how divine works. Every time somebody step on your toes, divine got a new beginning for you. This crazy. Just stop. Communicate with divine. Do not communicate. Try to communicate with that person. Universal harmony, balance, peace, resonance, divine light. Okay. Illumination, spiritual clarity, truth revealed. That's what I'm saying. Something gonna be revealed about somebody's soul, man. Somebody coming in and tell you about, or there might be just divine revealing it to you about somebody's soul, that somebody just deal with the devil. That's why they keep trying to block you every which way. Do communication. It's not gonna work though. I don't see it working. Divine saying, since I got you on a judgment, I'm gonna just have to move my ass around you and just surprise this person. That would be called a miracle, basically. You know how people say, damn, I thought it was so hard. I was never get this. I thought I never would win the Powerball. Divine is about to move around this person because this person is a narcissist in the spirit. They just don't get it. So, 777, forgiveness. I just told you this. Love can heal even the deepest wounds. The angels encourage you to forgive and let go of the past grievances in your relationships, allowing love to flourish and grow. 777, divine number. I told you divine just going to have to move on your behalf and just start doing miracles like out the blue around this person. Until this person will start walking on their own path and stop worrying about you. 3333. Fulfill your soul mission. You see what I'm saying? You're fulfilling your soul mission. You're planting good seeds with divine. This is your soul mission. Somebody wants your soul or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. You are on a divine mission. Trust your path is leading you towards your purpose. So you got something like 777. You know what that is. You know, when you go to the casino and come up 777, you got a jackpot coming in, boo boo. I told y'all what to do. So divine is you ain't gotta do shit but keep walking your path and let divine handle this. Anyway, I got another collective read coming up later. Okay. Love you.